It's not in the show, but I've used this card. That's a good one. Things that, can extend and lead to other places. Here's that in black and white. See, this is the same. It just gets echoed down here. It was fun. And the sort of washy paint and these lines. So this one interests me.
Do you
Right now.
how long this one took you to?
It took a while to resolve it. To start it was easy, but how to say now it's done. Well, the one artist that's most important to me in terms of my early childhood development was my Uncle Everett. He used to come here and do watercolors, and I remember seeing them. And he's the one that bought me my Winsor Newton watercolors, sable brushes, and good paper when I was 5 or 6 years old, which was pretty amazing. So he was instrumental, and I still have, he passed on, but I have a lot of his work, and a lot of them are Bermuda. So that's something. And then, I've known for a long time Julie Sylvester, who is from Bermuda, and invited me to come down with my wife, Christine Bergen, who's very close to her. And we had a fantastic time down here, toured quite a bit. And I think that might have been before I was doing postcard paintings, but I'm not really sure. But then the idea of playing around with the postcards, and what I liked about this project was that it was one place that can be repeated. So I could usually I just do one thing and then move on to another. I don't even care about what the place is, but this was different because I had a collection of them. I acquired them with the purpose of extending them. And then I had to sift through them to see which ones it would be workable. And quite a few of them were. Well, right now I particularly like the linen-y old postcards, which there are a lot of them that I used. And I think that helps me hide them. I'm looking behind you is the quarry, and that postcard is very well hidden. The composition that I developed on that one it's kind of a repeat. It's an echo of the composition in the card itself. But usually when I'm studying a card, I try to think what kind of theme can I pull out of it? How can I extend it? To go back to my childhood, when I was little, I used to do watercolors looking out my window, and I would have to imagine what was just beyond the window. So that's kind of one of the tricks that I do. But there are other things where I do kind of surprising things with it. Like I forgot about this ship here in the bay, and that is kind of an original approach. I haven't done that in a while. To get back to that. And then the great cave cards were inspiring because they look like abstract art, So I've turned that into a gallery. So that's how I'm inspired. It's evolved. I think I've been doing this for like 25 years now, 30 years. So I'm still finding ways to work with it, like I am with my dogs. I keep finding out there's something else left that can be done. So yeah, well, I when I'm working on the wooden panels like this one behind me, I will stick one up with a temporary gooey substance, and then I might sketch around it a bit. I might come back the next day. I might add another one. And I know with this painting, the painting that preceded this, which wasn't Bermuda, I, I, I had these circles. It's a way of not doing the whole thing from one, but compartmentalizing it. And so that inspired this. I don't really remember. I just, just moved into that direction. And certainly Julie Sylvester's invitation and inspiration helped. Yes, yes, and there she is now. Come over here and come on. Yeah, yeah. It's all because of her.
All because of me.
Yeah.
That Phil did all this.
Yes. I don't really care at all about Bermuda. It's just her. It's who would not like Bermuda?